You know, human beings, we have this innate nature in us to want to get things right away and to not want to wait. This is the nature of human beings. If you're in business and somebody offers you a product right now to sell right now at a cheap price, like if you sell something for $100, the customer says, I'll give you 95 cash. Another customer says, I'll give you 100 but 2 months from now. What are you going to do? You're going to sell for 95. You want the cash now. You need the money now. Similarly, Allah offers us Jannah, but when? Later. No brochures, no pictures, right? No websites you can visit to get a view of the property, nothing. He just tells you it's in a good neighborhood. You'll have good neighbors. You'll have a nice yard. It's a waterfront property. Pretty large rooms, right? He tells you all this stuff. And you get to stay forever. No property tax. None of this stuff. He tells you all this stuff, but do you get to see any of it? No. Now, any human being, when they want to buy something big, don't they want to see it first? Especially if it's at a heavy price. What price is He asking from us? Everything. Our life, ourselves, right? It begins with remembering Allah, then engaging in salah, but it's really your entire life that Allah is asking for, right? It's not a small price, but He's asking you and I to believe. He's not going to show you anything. The only thing you have from Him, the one who's selling this to you, by the way, the sales analogy is used in the Quran, right? The one selling it to you, the only thing He's giving you is His word. That's it. Any other sale, if the guy says, man, I'll get you the house, right? Pay me now, but you'll have the house in 20 years. Where's the house? I'm not going to tell you. Can I see it? No. You got my word. Would you take something like that? Would you take a deal like that? No. You'd call it a scam. And if you bought it, you'd come home to your family and say, guess what? I bought this house. We can move in 20 years. Where is it? He's going to send me the address. But I paid him all our savings. What's your family going to say? You're crazy. What's wrong with you? But the believer, when he gives things for the sake of Allah, when he gives his life, his wealth, his assets, his career, his efforts for the sake of Allah, and he goes to his family and he says, I'm giving this for Allah, and Jannah is guaranteed, guess what his family says? Are you crazy? What are you talking about? What about the home here? You've gone nuts. So the hypocrites would say to the believers, who were sometimes their own family, they would say to him, as-sufaha, these fools, these idiots. Look at these people. What are they running after? It's a matter of perspective. Allah wants here, this is why Allah, the Messenger of Allah called this deen strange. We believe in something, it begins with believing in something you can't see. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Allah is promising you all this stuff, but you can't see it. You gotta believe it. That's what the test of faith is, right? So where does your iman in the akhirah get tested? In the preference. What gets your time? What gets your effort? What gets your attention? What are you into in your free time? Where does your day go? Right? You and I can say we prefer Allah, we prefer this deen, we live for the sake of Allah, inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alameen. We can say that till we're blue in the face. But if our actual preferences are headed in a different direction, then Allah knows. Innahu ya'lamul jahra ma yakhfa. He knows what you show. He knows the obvious and He knows what's hidden also. He knows both of them. He knows deep inside of ourselves if we made an effort to clean ourselves up. So this is something you and I have to ask ourselves in a very serious way. We have to engage in an interrogation of our own selves. We have to look deep inside ourselves to find the answer to this question. And may Allah make us of those who give preference to the akhirah over this world.